In just about a week, millions across the world have seen that video of the fatal carjacking outside of Nats Park that claimed the life of a food delivery driver from Virginia. There's apparently now a plea bargain on the table for the two teenage suspects. That's according to the Washington Post. Stephanie Ramirez on this story tonight, shedding a little bit more light as to what's going on. And you could still see reminders of it right there near Nats Park.
Jim, yeah, it looks like the city is trying to clean this up, but that terrible reminder of what happened last week is still here. April 20th is the day that the attorneys were told to go back to court. That is according to the Washington Post. The two juveniles in this case are facing felony murder. But according to the Post, the prosecutor is expecting to give plea bargain offers in the coming days. So we asked an attorney to help us sort through what's happening here.
In all kinds of ways, in D.C. at least, juveniles are treated differently.
That's Nikki Lotzi, who has over 25 years experience in the district as a criminal defense attorney. She's with the firm Lotzi and Mosley LLP and explains that laws in D.C. operate under the presumption that a juvenile can be rehabilitated in ways that the adult system isn't really set up to support. Wednesday was the second court appearance for the 13 and 15-year-old teenagers charged with using a taser in the fatal armed carjacking of 66-year-old Mohammed Anwar of Springfield, Virginia. Video now seen by millions across the world shows how this carjacking ended in the Virginia father's death. Uber confirming Anwar was working as an Uber Eats driver at the time. D.C. police confirmed that they were investigating one of the suspects' involvement in another carjacking. Fox 5 confirmed through sources that this was the younger suspect. D.C. law prohibits 13-year-olds from being tried as an adult, but at 15, the D.C. Attorney General's office could petition for a case to be transferred to the adult system.
How old the juvenile is, whether they've been juvenilely adjudicated previously, whether there's a gun used in this case. In this case, there was no firearm. It was a stun gun, so that's one of the considerations. So there's lots of determination. There's lots of factors that need to be considered for the attorney general and then a judge to make the decision that a person is better charged as an adult than as a juvenile.
The teens have reportedly pled the juvenile version of not guilty.
If you were to reach a plea agreement, then the juvenile would admit involvement.
And Lotzi tells me that that agreement could also include a youth shelter, which is supposed to be like jail for a juvenile. Also, home probation is another example. She also gave her condolences to the family as flowers sit here. But, as people now, not only in this area, but also across the world, this man was from Pakistan, are mourning this loss. One of the things that we may never get an answer to is what was going on in the home of these children, these teenagers, and what's going on in their lives that led them to this. Lotzi did tell us, though, if people have an issue with this, then they have to petition their lawmakers to get changes on how juveniles are treated in the justice system. I'll toss it back to you.